Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survival Vis, and we return to our last episode of Fishing Adventure. Oh, am I stuck or something? Because I can't seem to move right now. Okay, there we go. For whatever odd reason, I guess I got stuck on something. So we made it to a second map of the game, went from Poland to Germany. We also are basically completely broke here. And we're just going to keep doing a little bit more fishing, see if we can get up to level 6, and see if it does double us up for what the next level of experience we need is. So if it does double us up, we would need 9,600? 9,600 experience for reaching level 6 if it does go on the trend it has. That feels like quite a steep step up, but we'll just slowly work towards that. I'll also try just working getting whatever currency in that we can, too. Yeah, because, currency is pretty slow coming in, but maybe if I can get us the, I should check and see if we can get another hook size, but the thing is, I feel like the rod and the reel are, kind of tapping out towards, their maximum of what they can handle, where we're kind of sitting with the right fish to strike. So I'll have to kind of see how it goes from there. But yeah, I want to get all the currency in that I can, and then we'll go from that to seeing what else we'll try. I don't know if I... Oh, right, I wanted to check and see with buying the Germany license in the menu if that did open up, those quests to do, because that could give us a nice little easy bit of currency reward for it. Because, as we see, it does take a fair ways to get any little bit of money in the game. I don't know if we could just keep taking this... Actually, that's an interesting thing I never thought of, is... I kind of want to check that now. Let me go back to the menu and see if I can actually take any Germany quests. As well as if I could replay... Okay, no, you can't replay what you already completed. But with having the license opened up, it does mean you don't have to worry about completing all of the quests in the previous area before you can start. So yeah, this will only give us 250 for getting 10 fish, and they have to weigh a total of 5 kilograms, which I don't think will be too difficult to really hit. There we go. So yeah, we're just going to try that, see how we do, and see what experience we get in from doing it as well. I don't know if we will be able to reach up to level 6 today, given all of yesterday as we went at it. We didn't really even hit the halfway mark. But we'll see how we get, or what luck has in store for us today in here. What I can do is, once I do get 220 of the currency... Oh yeah, it should be no problem getting the fish weight it wants. Once I do get enough currency, I could buy the caddisflies again, and that'll let us start catching some of the much larger fish species, too. There we go. Yeah, we'll just work at getting this. It'll be no problem getting this quest done. I do kind of wish there was a way just from the free fishing mode to be able to pick, a task to start with and go from there. But I guess it kind of has, preset ideas in mind of what you're supposed to be after or doing. Else, it changed the time of day and the weather for taking this task on, so... Maybe there's a few things in mind that it wants more focus of doing and tackling. Now we'll get this done, it'll give us a little bit more currency. Truth be told, though, all the currency I think you save up for the quests basically probably would be better saved in trying to get another map and license area open up. So well, that was a hard stop to everything. I was going to say, I don't know if the idea is first get your experience to open up all the maps, and your beginner rod will still let you catch fish on every map, and then from there, you start trying to save up more for better gear to get larger fish, or how they kind of work progression to be. But yeah, now all we have to do is catch 7 fish, and that's that completed. So again, it's not really anything complex. It's close to the most basic you can probably be for a fishing game. It's a step up from like the mini games that are usually just, once you see the hook set, you just have to click or slowly bring in. But I do feel like there have been some mini games when it comes to fishing that are like more complex than this. Like one that does spring to mind to me is Far Cry 5's fly fishing that you could do in that game. That was one where I didn't actually mind it all that much, but I don't really know how it would feel as an actual fishing experience. I think it's more, has like the mini game qualities to it, where it's more actiony and engaging you than it would actually be how you would try to handle such in real life. Oh yeah, we'll just keep working at this for a little bit longer and see what we can get. Since we do have so much time to catch the other fish, what I think I will do is, after we get this thing in, I will change out for another bait type and try our hand with it. I might just go up to the caddisfly, because when we were using that on Poland, we were starting to catch fish that were kind of capping out a lot of our equipment, or the meters in the bottom left. We know the floats can be destroyed, so I don't know if the rods are also at risk of that too. It might be possible, because this rod is like the most beginner, same with the reel, they actually can't break and they're indestructible, but other ones could be in the shop. I don't know how it all exactly works out. Well, I wonder if that's a way you can kind of cheat the game too, is you use the most basic equipment possible, but then you're also able to go after any size of fish, and because your gear can't break because it's like the most beginner stuff, you could try for the most giant catches you can. It's like, I don't know what would happen if you do have like your default stuff breaks. You just get a new free one, you lose the fish that you were fighting. Kind of makes me want to test that out. Although I would like to see something a little more firm and actually really take the float to set this hook. There we go. And of course, it's like no weight at all on there. So yeah, let's pull this sucker in. Okay, I'm going to sell that. If we look at the shop, hook size, yeah, I need level 6 for that one, so I can't go for there. We've got that on right now. See, the cherry is only 20, or is 120 compared to... I'll go for the caddisfly, because that was getting us some decent-sized catches. Everything looks fine there. And we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we only need 5 more fish. We've got, like, close to 10 minutes to do this, so it's going to be no problem. I should try mining, though, trying to get, how much line I've got left for our rod, too. Because every cast uses one of those up. Yeah, I've got 26 more casts we can do with it. So again, you do see the mobile tactics and things present with, like, your equipment does have conditions that can break on you, so you have to replace them. You have, like, consumed on use for every go. There are the little peaks and things here they're popping in. There we go. Okay, and we are getting, at least seeing some better tension on the line as such. Like, again, all you really ever do is just keep the mouse button held down and bring it in. Oh, but there's a tench. That's actually something we've seen from Russian Fishing 4. Truth be told, a lot of, well, I mean, granted, they are just like generic fish species that you will probably find in these areas in the world, but it's nice to see familiar names and such appearing. Well, wasn't quite able to get anything there. There we go. Looks like this might be a roach. Just had kind of like the silver body and then the orange fins to it. Yeah. Even our best roach wasn't actually the 1.75 we need for that one quest. So it does feel like you have to really size up your equipment and then go back to that one. Oh yeah, just gotta give this a moment and then we'll see. Because we only need 2 more fish. Just gotta wait the float do its thing, and then maybe I'll even try switching out for like one of the lures we've got in our tackle box too. Oh, again, it's just like, it looks like they're good ones to try acting on, but it's just like these little pokes that just right at the cusp of being enough. Come on, just need... God, give it another good go. No, see, again, it's... There we go. Something a little more sturdy for a strike there. Yeah, so let's slowly bring this in. Looks like another roach. Okay, that is the best we've got so far, but again, it's still lacking for how big we truly need. And we only need 1 more fish, and then that's this little quest taken care of. But overall, I think it's a lot easier to see, like, where the grind stages and stuff really does come more into play with this game. Having the line... I mean, it does give you at least a fair amount of casts to have for the lines you do pick up in the store. But the currency just seems to come in at such a slow rate when it is literally just doing the standard fishing. Yeah, you know what, we'll try this one. All we need are 2 chubs. Okay, that actually probably won't be too hard. After this cast, I'll take a look and see in our, what lures or such we have that might be good for that. I'm actually not sure if we've caught a chub yet from, this map. But yeah, I don't think we're going to hit level 6 today. If I really wanted to, I could probably land fish, get the experience up, and grind for it, but... Again, when you weigh how hard the currency seems to be to accumulate to a nice amount, you want to take every avenue you can for that. So let's see what we got here. Looks like maybe a carp? Yeah, a mirror carp. Okay, I guess they can get pretty big considering the little bit of experience that one went for. But yeah, let me see. Okay, right, shop is where we know. Okay, that... Looks like we might want to use the caster here. No? Or should we... you know what? We'll go for the cherry. That's supposed to be one that we can use for... getting them in. Yeah, so let's give this a try and see. And then maybe after this quest, that'll probably bring us towards our total point to end off. There we go. Oh, and nice to see a good bit of tension and everything, too. Yeah, come on in. What do we got? Is it a chub? Yeah, there's our first one. Nice sizing, too. And a bit of decent experience and currency for what we've seen so far. Now, if we'll get lucky and get 2 in a row, or are we going to see something different? Because we can catch, I think, the mirror carp with the cherries as well. I'm not sure why the price for baits rose and then dropped off for this next one. Unless maybe it's because of, like, what species you can get with them. Let's see. Looks like this could be another chub. Though I don't think it's as big as the previous one we just got. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll sell that. You know what? Truth be told, let's just keep going. Okay, we need 2 bream. And I think if I check the baits here... looks like I might want to use the dough. Yeah, it looks like the dough is going to be the best bet there. We don't have a lot... Oh, actually... They have to be 4 kilograms... Well, at least 4 kilograms each, really. So I don't know if we're going to really be able to tackle this. Because, yeah, it does feel like as much as you get the quests, you have to be a little over-leveled for when you're tackling them. So this is just like the last map with the, catching the 2 roaches that have to be 3 kilograms both, or together. I do wish it was catch at least 2 breams and have the total be this much. So that way you could catch, like, say, 5 of the same species and it all counts to what you're after. But we'll see what we can get in here. Oh, there's a trout. Yeah, sell you off. Cast that out. And what I think I'll do is I'll actually increase our reel speed a bit here. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can get in. Looks like it might just be another trout. Yeah, just another trout. Not bad, though. Can sell that and cast again. Yeah, I don't know if we'll go for the full 13 minutes for trying for them this episode. But we'll see how we do after a bit of time. It might be something, too, where I should actually be using a different kind of bait that's further above our level for trying for this. Okay, but anything going to start at it? There we go. Well, whatever it is, it's really tiny. What do we got? Well, another trout, but just a little small thing. Yeah, cast that back out and just wait. Yeah, like, I really think aside from, like, the different species, we've seen all the gameplay mechanics that are going to come into play when it comes to, fishing adventure. It's something I would say even just, like, if you are curious about it, pick it up, but time yourself for, like, say, an hour and a half of gameplay, and then at that hour and a half mark, see if you feel like you've seen all there is and you can get your refund still on Steam, or if you want to keep going with it. Because you'll probably get to experience all the game will really have to offer for its gameplay depth within that first time frame. It's not like Called Wild the Angler, where it'll probably have you, once you're through the tutorials, you'll probably be like half hour of game time spent learning it and such. But again, it is just a basic, simple fishing game, so if that is what you're after, it probably will have what you want on offer. The only reason that I say kind of is because I think the grind is a little more drawn out than you really need for a game like this. But maybe some people do like that. It'd be like a little bit more prolonged and they would have more to work at for it. Again, I can't really speak for everybody, it's just my own personal views for my experience playing. But with not having caught a single bream yet, I'll probably see just a couple more casts and then we'll end things off for the series. I don't really have any way of changing like the weather or time of day to try to focus more for that species, so it's probably just going to be what it is. We have been catching some silver bream, but not just the regular variety yet. Yeah, bait also is out too. Let me see. Yeah, oddly enough, it looks... I don't really have anything specifically for bream all that much in there. Like, definitely nothing there, so maybe I'll just have to keep using caddisfly and see if we can get lucky. Again, we'll just go for probably until the line actually runs out, because we should be starting to get pretty close to that. Then this next cast, I'll take a look and see. Again, it's just like these little nudges here and there that make me think, okay, now we'll strike. I've got to wait for it to be a long and prolonged take. Like, oh, not even that. There we go. Yeah, so let's see what we got here. Likely not what we actually need, but it's at least another fish. Yeah, roach this time. Okay, sell that off. Oh, that went pretty quick, so, right, I even forgot to check, too, what we're at for, like, our casts out, so I'll take a look here and see. We might even end things off after this next one. yeah, like we've only got 11 casts left with the spool line we've got. It has held out pretty well through most of our fishing, given we've been using it for, I mean, at least this full weekend. I think we picked it up like maybe the first episode of last, so it does hold out for a decent amount of time. But it is that you will start feeling things go a bit slower and taking their time to get done. At any moment now, just give us a nice... There we go. Let's... Oh. Well, at least whatever this is will be a nice one to test our line a bit for the final catch. I don't know if it's a bream, though. It looks like it might be another carp. Yeah, it's another carp. Common carp this time, though. Okay, and with that, we will end this episode of Fishing Adventure right there. Well, I should say the series, too. So thank you all very much for joining me on this series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, put them in the comments right down below. Next weekend, we will be back to Call of the Wild the Angler on Troll Spirit, trying that out, going through its missions, such like that. And yeah, it was just a nice little palate cleanse, and then we'll be back to Familiar next weekend. So thank you all very much for joining me. And until I do catch you in the next video or episode, Anglers and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.